Masked Singer fans, what an episode last night on The Masked Singer. What a curveball, I have to admit. In going into last night's episode, I had no idea that Chess Piece was going to be the one being revealed. Because in all the preview clips they gave us, Bluebell, I think, was the weakest out of all of them. So to see Chess Piece getting revealed, I was like, wait a minute, wait. But I have to say that was a fun episode. Barbie night was a lot more fun than I expected. Ken coming out on stage to sing, we already saw that in advance, was a lot of fun. And so I figured, let's go through the episode, break down the clues and the pitch correct audio. Actually, you know what? Let's save the pitch correct audio for another day. Let's save the pitch correct audio for a video on Saturday or Sunday. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get started. So if you didn't see who was revealed last night, take a look.
Emmy award-winning superstar!
What?
And trailblazing activist Laverne Cox!
Once again, I was surprised Chess Piece was going. I thought she did a good job. I thought maybe Bluebell was going to go, or Goo was going to go, not Chess Piece. That was a curveball, and going back to the polls that I did during the Masked Singer pre-show live stream, y'all didn't think the same thing I did. I mean, we all thought that she was staying, but it is what it is. Let's break down the clues. And I do have to say, every episode we usually get like the extra clue added in after their performance, and this week it was a fun item. I don't really think the fun items helped that much. I don't think the items really meant anything. And that they were just kind of there. Because, like, you'll see when we go through them, they weren't like clues that made you go, oh, that definitely helped. Or, oh, yeah, that was that. Some of it seemed like information we kind of already knew. But it is what it is. Anyway, starting off with Bluebell. She says, Barbie believes you can be anything. And as a young seedling, I believe I could be a star. I even wrote a list of all my goals and never questioned that they would ever manifest. Which, I mean, she's a star now. Obviously, she's on The Masked Singer. So when I got my first break, I thought, what could possibly go wrong? The answer? Everything. So clearly someone who had a lot of heartbreak in her career. My career whittled, money dried up, and I found myself struggling to make stems meet. You get it? Instead of ends, stems meet. But I never stopped believing in myself. And suddenly a new career bloomed, and now I never miss an opportunity to dance the night away. Because every moment in life is beautiful, which, beautiful. I kind of want to use that. I'm a very corny joke guy, so as I say, that's coming home with me. Visual clues. We saw a blue dragon drawing, so some kind of maybe acting with Dungeons and Dragons, maybe another really famous HBO show. We saw a ripped photo. Maybe she broke up with someone recently. And then a sunflower, which was not a regular sunflower. It was like a cartoon version with a face on it. That must be a clue there. Then it came time for the fun clue. We saw an astronaut, and she says, I've been ready to take you out of this world ever since my arrival. I don't know how that helps. I'm not a fan of the fun item clue. I mean, does that help you guys? Let me know in the comment section below, because it really didn't help me. Next was the Goo, who I think is a lot of fun. He says, you know, Barbie is all about empowering young women, showing them you can achieve your dream, and there's one go-getter gal in my life, the future Ms. Goo. So someone who just recently got engaged and will be getting married soon. He says, let me tell you how we first gelled at a theme park where, ironically, I was frustrated and grumpy. I had my guard up. I was stewing alone on a bench when I looked up and saw her hand. She was asking me to dance. And I instantly melted at her kindness, playfulness, and confidence. I realized that one moment I met a mushy match. My mushy match, which is kind of cute. Say mushy match 3 times fast. It's hard. And I cannot wait to become her Mr. Goo next year. Visual clues was Mrs. Goo, aka his fiance, Carnival theme park, maybe they worked at Disney or Universal. Golden ticket, is it maybe potentially a American Idol person? Popcorn and apple turnover. I think the apple turnover might be the big clue. And then a church robe. His fun item was the Barbie Playhouse. He says, this right here is a dream house, which is pretty fitting for Robin because I know he's a fan. Which once again, the clue doesn't match up to the person. Because he could have done Ken as the doll and said, well, Robin, you're a fan. Like, you know what I mean? I once again was not a fan of the fun clue. Now it's time for the last, the Wasp, who I already revealed. You can check out that video in the description of this video or go back a couple videos. And whoever you want me to reveal, let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, he says, you know, Barbie may had her own dream house, and I did too, but it took me a while to realize it. I lived with over a dozen of other family members, all of them hustlers. But there was one thing missing, and that was my dad. Without his guidance, I felt like I didn't know my purpose. So when I ventured out into the world as a young wasp with big dreams, I had to learn to stand on my own. When I finally made it big, I came back home and my whole family was there, including, much to my surprise, Dad. I know, it's kind of interesting, right? And when I talked to him one-on-one, he told me he was proud of me. And for the first time, I felt like I had limitless potential. For every hard memory in the house, there was a good one. And more than anything, it was where I nurtured my dreams. So I guess it was a dream house after all. Visual clues, a crab, which I was like, crab. Funny thing is, they actually held up this crab. It's just like, I have one of those. Then we saw a photo of a dad, and then his house looked like a sitcom, right? Am I the only one that thought that? I could be wrong. And then his fun item. It was 2 dolls. He says, well, every minute I'm out here, I take my live performance to new heights. I don't understand the fun clue. I'm sorry. It didn't make sense in this episode. I get it. You could have done something else. To me, it seemed like they were just trying to sell merchandise, and so they put random things out there and just said, use this and come up with something. And the reason why I say it is because I was in Target the other day, and I saw that Barbie dream house for sale. And they mentioned the dream house a million times. They mentioned new dolls a million times, or at least showed them. So I think it was just a giant campaign, these clues. I didn't like the fun item. Box, that was wrong. Clue did not help. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll save the pitch correct for another video. But if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And let me know who you want me to reveal tomorrow in the comment section below. Anyway, I'm Joey. See you later. Bye.